Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Ebane Raisa, and you're welcome to Ebane Raisa Unscripted, my little chat room where I talk about topics related to faith, relationship, motherhood, and lifestyle. So if these are topics or contents that you can relate to or you're interested in them, make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like my videos, share my videos, and leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I'm going to reply your comments. That said, let's get right into the video of the day. So our video of today, I want to talk about how we built our house while raising a toddler, because it was not easy. It was not easy. Like I said in my previous video, we just constructed our home, our house, which is this one I'm inside now. And it was not an easy journey. It took us exactly 2 years from start to finish. So how did we juggle all of this? How did we handle all of this while raising a toddler? Especially with the fact that I do not have a help. I have a toddler boy without a help, and I'm a teacher, I'm a worker. I work and I don't have a help. And then we had this project in our hands. So how did we handle this? Come, let me explain. So I'm going to say it like this. First of all, why did we decide to build a house? Is that even a question? Or should that even be a question? Of course, everybody at some point in their lives will want to have a home of their own. It's not like where we were living, we were not, it wasn't our house, it was our own. But then, at some point we aspire to go higher. I'm sorry, guys. Where we were living was actually our house, but we knew that we were not going to be there for a very long time. We didn't want to be there for a very long time. So my husband, before we even got married, my husband already had his plans on what he wanted, the year he wanted to start building his house. So after we got married, we sat down, we talked about it. He came up with his own idea of the kind of house he wanted. I came up with my own idea. We had a little tussle there, and then we now found a middle ground where we agreed upon. So we accepted the particular kind of house that we agreed upon, and we made sure that it married our budget. We didn't want something that maybe it will lead us to struggling. No, we wanted something that as we are starting it, we are finishing it. We didn't want something that we'll start, we leave it, we hold on for some years, then we come and continue later. No, 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 no. So we went in for what our budget could carry. So that was how we came about with this house. So how did we handle this entire situation while raising a toddler? I said in my previous video that we started this house before I had my son. Now, when we started this house, we started on the 9th of June, 2023. And then 3 weeks into the process, while we were still at the foundation level even, we discovered that we were pregnant. So at the end of the day, logically or literally, we carried this project together with our baby. So now I'm diverting. Why did we decide to build a house? We decided because everybody needs a home. Everybody needs a space on their own. So if you can afford it, why not get it, right? The next thing I would say is how we've actually budgeted for the house. Like I said before, there's a lot of like I said before in this video. Scrap that. Anyways, as I said before, my husband had his plans before we got married, and after we got married, we married our plans together, and then we came to a compromise. We came to a middle ground. So when it comes to budgeting, since my husband had already planned for it, so he had the budget for it already, and I give him 100% on that. He had budgeted for it already, so I didn't have to crack my head on anything about saving for the house or saving for whatsoever. Anything that I did was just an addition onto what he already had or what he already budgeted for the house. So I didn't have anything like financially to that I would say like a particular bulk I would say I actually gave. No, we didn't go into contributions. No, he had his budget for the house, and then I just came in to fill in the loopholes. You understand? We women, our own is just to come and be doing our own small something that we can give. Anyways, and that's that. Notwithstanding, I won't say we did not save anything at all because my husband already had a budget for the house. No. Of course, after building the house, there's going to be furnishing, which we are not even done with, by the way. I didn't know that it's going to be this cumbersome. Guys, that will be in another video. I'm going to explain all of that in another video because this furnishing thing has been giving me headache. Till now, we are not done. It's giving me headache, fever, malaria, everything inside. Anyways, in as much as we had the budget already for the house, it didn't stop us from planning realistically. We had realistic plans. We had realistic ways that we planned our lives in order for us not to go above our budgets. What do I mean by this? I mean there were a lot of things that we had to cut down on. We had to cut down on unnecessary spendings, unnecessary expenditures, unnecessary buyings, unnecessary trips, unnecessary outings, unnecessary buying of clothes or material kind of things. We had to cut down on a lot of things. Even our outings, we could go for a very long time without having a proper date, as in, because we'll be calculating how much this date can cost. So that's it. That's another way that we pull through this project. We actually did practical delayed gratification, if you know what I mean, if you understand what I mean. So that's another way or another thing that helped us. Another way that it helped us pull through this with our toddler in our hands was balancing our lifestyle with that of our toddler. Basically balancing with toddler life, because having our baby and then who is totally and solely dependent on us, and we do not have a help, it wasn't easy. It was not easy for us to handle it all together. So we had to look for a way to balance our lives with his. Even though I would say that child actually balanced his life to suit us, because the way we were moving with that child up and down, it was not easy. This, you guys, it was not easy. Under the rain, under the sun. Sometimes when I remember this, I just look at my son and I really do pity him. But all that, it counts it all joy. Like I said, sometimes my mom would come to help. Like when I was sick pregnant, my mom would come and help, or I would go to my mom-in-law's place, she'll take care of me. And that was how we juggled it all. But when it comes to just the both of us in the house, and then with this project, I would say my husband and I, we did not really put limit that this particular kind of job like this is for you, the woman, and this one is for the man. No, we handled the baby process, or we handled our toddler equally, handling things that concerns the baby equally. If it came to maybe taking care of the child, we handled it equally. Where he saw that I was lacking, he filled in the gap. Where I saw that he was lacking, I filled in the gap. And that was how we managed to pull through this, because how else could we do it? How else? If he wants to leave everything on me, it means I'm just going to go crazy. If I want to leave everything on him, it means he's going to go crazy. Because this entire thing was not easy on any of us. So we had to just come together, handle it together as a team. So we took care of our baby as a team till date. You understand? I don't know how else to explain this. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like there was nothing like this one is for the father, this one is for the mother. If at night I want to sleep and the baby is disturbing me, he takes over. Same as myself. When it comes to cooking, cleaning, and all of that, we did it according to how we saw it. We didn't designate any particular kind of job for a particular person, you get. Even while I was going to work, there are days he will take me to work when he can. Days he cannot, he stays at home or at work with the baby. So that's how we just handled it. We just, at the end of the day, we just juggled everything together, tried to make sure that things work in our favor without pulling us back, you get. So another way that this helped us to pull through while taking care of our toddler, because taking care of a toddler or a baby in general requires a lot of finances. It can drain you. You need money. You need money. So how did we handle all of this? We had to shop for materials ourselves. When we started this project, we didn't start with the notion that we are going to hire a contractor that is going to do this entire project for us, and then we'll just sit and be watching and then be receiving um results, or a daily, or how do they call it, receive daily, you guys, my brain has freezed. Receive daily reports. No, we took it upon ourselves. We knew we were our own shoppers, we were our own contractors, we were our own chef chantiers, as they call it here. We were our own controllers. In fact, we were hands on everything, everything. After the architect drew the house, when it came to the physical whatsoever, we sourced for our materials ourselves, we sourced for the workers ourselves. Even while buying, we bought the materials ourselves. Even if it meant that we needed to travel, we traveled to buy the materials ourselves. While I was pregnant, there were times that I could not travel because of my condition. My husband would travel, and then when he gets there, he calls me on video call, and then we now conclude on what we are going to take. So that was just how we handled it. Even when he had to travel, there were times that he would even leave the country to go and buy. You guys, it was not easy. It was not easy. But God helped us, and we pulled through. And together with prayers, we pulled through. We pulled through, guys. We pulled through. And I cannot take this for granted. What God has done for myself and my family, I cannot say I would take it for granted. It's a whole lot. It's magnificent. I'm super, super grateful to God for all that He's done for us. I know that we still aspire for more, but then where we are at, we are grateful and we are happy and we are contented. So, guys, that's that. That's a little that I can share on how we actually pulled through this building project while raising our toddler. And the little guy is now inside shouting. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but they are upstairs watching TV. So that's that, guys. So if you actually enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like my videos, share my videos, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Let's make it a date to grow this channel before the end of this year. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and this notification bell is going to help you that each time I post, you're going to receive an alert that I have posted. Like my videos, share my videos, and of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. But for now, bye, guys.